Whew. What's up, Perry? What's up, Camo? How you guys doing? What is up? Chunk! Chunk! Okay. How do I want to do this? Let me see how this looks from above. Okay, yeah. Do that, and then we just go more in. I did not mean to die. I was not looking at my screen. That's funny. Leave a one chunk island over there? That would be funny. God, it takes forever to run. I mean, worst case, I could always load up a backup, but I don't think it's gonna be a problem.
Hello, I like
I died.
Greenkill just
Little
resubbed
bit.
for 13 months. Chunk.
Chunk. I accidentally wasn't looking at my screen, and I just kind of flew into the ground. It's all good. Thank you for 13 months. How you doing, Green Dekasu? What's up? Alright, the worst part is not gonna sort my inventory. Oh shoot, where'd my helmet go? Probably fell down here somewhere. Oh yeah. Oh, that's fun. I get to sort through the stuff too. Okay, well, gotta get that pickaxe. Okay, make sure nothing else that's really important. Okay, let's quickly sort through all this again. Very bald indeed. Okay, that seems fine. Do that. Do that. Do that. Sure. Ender chest. I hope I'm not missing anything. But I don't know what I would be missing. I mean, I guess I could check the other side real quick. Yeah, I gotta make sure I got all my stuff. That's a really weird moment. I'm glad I don't play on hardcore. Okay. Oh, sorry, we don't like Kevin McLeod anymore. However you say his name. We don't like this guy anymore. I'm confused. Is there anything else I'm missing? Dude, relying on AI make music, exactly. I don't disagree, but it's just really, it's one of those things that make me just not want to listen to any of his music anymore. I'm gonna see something real quick. Oh, okay. I see how I normally have this set up. Just need to see one more thing. Sorry, I will get to the mining. I just want to make sure I'm not missing anything. Okay, here's the moment I open my inventory. Okay, I think the only thing I do different is I just split up my obsidian. That's the only difference I can actually find. Okay, I think we're good now. Anyways, sorry. That's a funny little time loss before I even do anything. But at least it didn't happen while I was in the middle of mining. Anyways, let's find the chunk I want to mine, which is this one, and let's get started now. When will we get channel point stuff? When people tell me what some good ideas for that will be. I have not been actually recommended something that would be fun. Anyways, let's begin. Get Taco Bell. It also needs to be something I can reasonably do while I'm streaming. I can't really get Taco Bell while I'm streaming, as I refuse to use DoorDash or anything like that. Pause music for 30 seconds. See, that's just a punishment. Not something that would actually be engaging. That's the problem. All the ideas have literally just been anti-fun. You know, sometimes we need to have rewards that are actually fun. Or, you know, rewards. Oh, okay, goodbye. Choose the texture pack for a stream. I also would like ideas that, like, wouldn't completely change the feel of what I'm doing. Especially for the duration of an entire stream. Because, like, how do I even price that kind of thing? You know, I just feel like channel points to me just really don't feel like a good idea. Especially because I also just don't know how many channel points you guys have, so I feel like I'd probably underprice things. I don't know. I'm not completely against channel points as a concept, but like, I just don't feel like there's any... It's something that would take a lot of trialing and not worth the effort. That's kind of how I feel about it. It's like, I'm not against it, but it would take a lot of effort from me, and I'm not a very high effort guy. And also, I wouldn't want it to be something that, like, makes my chunk mining, like, miserable. Or take an extraordinary long amount of time. What's up, Sarah? How you doing? Welcome, everyone. Again, something like that is just, it just would be annoying. I don't know, maybe I'm just kind of against channel rewards that are literally just annoying. I think that would be more fun to just do because I would want to do it. I think the only other reason I can think of immediately as to why I'm kind of against is that at least on like my work night streams, like I literally don't have much more time than literally mining as fast as I can if it's like a fully dense chunk to stream. I mean, I guess I could just disable the rewards on work night streams, but, you know, I don't know. Maybe I just hate fun. I'm a terrible streamer. I'm sorry, guys. I don't actually just want to sit here being tortured while I mine my deep slate. You know, it's just like I just want to chill and mine my blocks for the most part. Maybe you guys also just caught me at like a bad time, like mentally right now. I'm kind of checked out completely today. I don't even want to entertain. I just want to mind my blocks and go to bed. It's one of those. I'll think about it, but for now, all I can say is no. I hope you guys understand. Ugh. Hey, good Koinu, what's up? I am here. Miss Blobby. I just don't have desk room for Blobby. It's not like he's disappeared. I don't have anywhere near as big of a desk as I used to. I guess that's better than being squished to death as a pillow. Oh, that is not the right keybind. There we go. That is still not the right keybind. I love accidentally hitting hotkeys, but one key shifted over. This is true. And don't worry, guys. Blobby is still very much a strong supporter of the CCP. That has not changed as well. Like, you can't talk about Blobby without mentioning the CCP. Made some good progress on Usu. How so? What is this emote? It's a bat, how you doing? Push yourself a little playing high star maps in FC with you. Very nice. Just keep doing that for a bit, and then you'll be ready to gain a lot of rank score. Just relaxing before the inevitable slumber. Feel that. That is literally what chunk mining is for me. It's my way to decompress and relax before I go to bed. At least on my work nights. Are you sure it wasn't someone you had added on Usu? Is it just literally complete random? Hopefully it wasn't one of those top USA players who just spectate random 5 and 6 digit players trying to look for a wife. Okay, no more silverfish, I think. Yeah, probably. Wait, is this a Korean player? I wonder if I'm thinking of the correct player in my brain. There's like a few like leaderboard players that kind of like I combine in my head. But to me, that username sounds like someone I've seen on like hard mode 3 mod leaderboards, probably. Unless I'm just making up things. I wonder how quickly you could mine this area with only silverfish. Probably pretty fast, but then you'd have to spend a lot of time killing silverfish. I'm not sure if it would actually save you much time. Unless killing the silverfish doesn't matter. I think you might want to keep an eye on that bat. I think you might have an infestation. Oh, I don't know how it works exactly. I just know, at least while I'm playing on easy mode, that the only silverfish that'll appear are just ones that are already in the blocks. So at least in my case, they won't just infinitely spawn. I don't know if there is a way to make them do that anyways, like if that's a thing, but it's not something I'm concerned about. And I'm kind of glad it doesn't seem to work that way. I want to mine the blocks myself. Yeah. I wouldn't know how it really works. Not looking to abuse that anyhow. It probably would look quite insane. Happy Halloween. It's still October 30th, buddy. Imagine living in the future. I can't wait to spend Halloween celebrating by working for 11 hours. I'm so excited. Eat a candy and watch a movie or something and get home. Nah, I'll probably have a chunk to mine. That's my movie. Ugh. Maybe go drive around and see the costumes. I'm gonna be working for 11 hours. I don't think I want to spend my time after work doing that. The last thing I want to do after finishing work is just go drive around aimlessly. I really don't care about Halloween very much. I just didn't celebrate Halloween growing up, so for me it just doesn't feel like a real holiday. That's true, Bat. Of course, when I say go to work, I do mean in air quotes. You know, to celebrate the tradition. Oh, man. Hmm. I am. My heart is beating. How are you doing, Will? Wow, that's awesome. Oh man, I feel very funny. It's just a really strong mixture of very motivated to do my chunk mining, but literally zero physical energy left in my body to do so. Yeah. I might need to rethink my strategy. Today's a one chunk day. Well, yeah. I mean, if I ever start stream this late, it's always gonna be a one chunk stream. I mean, unless we get super fast chunks, but yeah. Generally gonna be a very short one. I don't know. I'm starting to the gears are turning in my head, thinking about whether it's actually a good idea or not for me to actually stream these nighttime streams. Not that I necessarily don't want to, it's just I don't know if I have the energy for it. Because this job is currently wiping out all of my energy. I think a sign as to maybe it's not a good idea is that I feel like I can't even take a joke right now at all. I feel like when that's happening, that's how I know when I'm just like cooked energy-wise. Sorry, one sec. Yeah. I don't know. I'm gonna be real. I don't know if I've ever heard this song in my life. If it's on Uzu, I don't remember playing this. Because I feel like I've never heard this song in my life. Taking 1,024 chunks is not on Osu. That's true. Not yet. Makes me wonder what actually is the longest submitted map. Like, is there even a point where you can't make a map longer? I have no idea. Deep Dark. Yeah, it looks like there's a decently sized air pocket. And on top of that, Deep Dark was which is an Instamind block and a tool repairing block. It's quickly becoming one of my favorite blocks. Of course, it's only gonna appear in the mountain, so eventually we'll stop seeing it. Alright, what's my pick at? 1159. Okay. See how much we can repair it. Dang, we got almost 300 durability back. Actually, with these straggling XP, it probably is. Yeah, I would just say 300. That's kind of insane. It's a lot of mining time back. It's kind of a broken block because it's both Instamine and gives XP back. Okay. Don't like how the terrain has become after that, but we can work around it. Just gotta shape it ourselves. Where does that silverfish go? It's like a D tier block. Because it turns an S tier block into a nuisance. The S tier block being Deep Slate, of course. Also, how long of a solo does this song have? I swear this has been like a 5-minute solo and like a 9-minute song. Yeah, I mean that's the vibe I'm getting from this song, absolutely. It's kind of epic, really. Yeah, you need to send the unalive version. I just remembered out of the blue one of the funniest Airyu clips of all time. I think he was trying to update a command in chat, He literally just copy and pasted his stream key into the chat. He just yelled and ended the stream. I think it also helps that Aereo always sounds like he's screaming from inside the bathroom stall. Dude, like when he did his I Want You DT Hard Rock score, or wait, I think it was a DTSS. He literally sounded like he was in the middle of pooping when he started screaming. Like he was legitimately in the world's like most echoey bathroom. Oh, and oh man. Oh, I finally punched in the times for the most recent chunks. I think we're still only at one chunk so far that's been under 90 minutes, or an hour and a half. It's gonna be awesome once we reach a chunk that's under an hour. I think there's gonna be a few. Not that many, but definitely the potential for a few. Some of those ones towards the center look very promising in that regard, towards the center of the perimeter. I can go get that cheesecake. From Momo's Cheesecake, of course. God. Still crazy a place called Momo's Cheesecake just exists in Utah. Like, of course. I mean, to be fair, I never made a cheesecake, but the fact that I have a bakery out here, very fitting. The history of chunk mining speedrun world records. If I remember correctly, in terms of a set seed, I think someone did a task in like 3 minutes, or definitely under 5 minutes. But of course with set seed, you can obviously pick a chunk that's like super open, right at spawn, and all that. So... But, to be fair, it was with Deep Slate. So, I can respect it. However, they use Moss, so disrespect. And I think they use TNT, so extra disrespect. You should have gone. You should have gone. Imagine drinking ramen out of a deep slate bowl. I've seen the Lardo maps that have Disturbia like 2 weeks ago with DT. It was fun. I forgot how good that map is. That's fun. Low-key, this is definitely a song I never heard of until I played it on Osu. Yeah. I mean, I just grew up in a household where we didn't really listen to music, let alone like American pop music. So I just didn't really experience music until I like just became chronically online. And even then, like my music taste very much skewed towards my interests of the time. So like just video game music was the thing I was first really into music wise. Of course, Osu's definitely shaped my music taste. Like I have no problem with listening to Japanese music. Although it still needs to be good. There's still music that I do not enjoy. A lot of anime music falls under that category. Find music through speed paints or YouTube. Yeah. I mean like a lot of my exposure to music was literally just from watching playthroughs or let's plays of video games that I thought were really interesting and then listening to the music of those games. I think the only exception was like Toho music. Like Toho music was something I found maybe 2 or 3 years before I ever played Osu or even knew of Osu. And I really enjoyed music from that game series and all the remixes and stuff. Mhm. Just got a banner ad that is just a full white banner with a box of Tylenol on the side. Uh-oh. They're trying to give you autism, buddy. Be careful. Can't believe Twitch would endorse autism like this. Thankfully, I don't have that. You already took the extra strength stuff. Excellent. I don't think I ever heard the word autism once growing up in my house. Autism isn't real. Can't hurt you. Just don't look above. God, it is insane being able to just see all this from down here. It's gonna look really crazy once we start making good progress inwards. Indeed it is. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. Eh, Alright, 10 more layers. We can do this. Ooh, very nice. Oh, and this is... Oh, that goes down far. Very nice. Fortune? No. How much did I get from that? I got 8. Not too bad. Okay, yeah, this is big time save down here. Jeez. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. And that's exactly what I need because I am pooped. So there we go. Very nice, very satisfying. I don't think this will be the fastest chunk yet, but this will be a pretty fast one. I think there's just still a little too much deep slate for it to be the fastest one yet. Been mining pretty efficiently today though, which is good for the most part. Also, wait, I'm looking back at my activity feed on Twitch. You gave me a shout out 6 hours ago, Bat. What the heck is a shout out? They just keep adding things on Twitch that I have no idea exists. It's like I still remember back in my day when we had hosts. We used to host people. But yeah, does that even like do anything? Thank you for the shout out though. Or a Terraria playthrough where you intend to obliterate an entire large world. Ah, okay, okay. Good luck, have fun. I hope you reach this goal. As far as I'm aware, that's like actually very reasonable project to work on. At least in comparison to this. Maybe I'm wrong though. I've never played Terraria, so I wouldn't actually know. But yeah, I generally don't expect people to just randomly start up projects as stupid as this one on a whim. Okay, yeah. I don't think this will be a new record, but this is probably going to be in my top 3 fastest chunks, if I had to take a guess. So far, anyway. Remember you're hosting a Minecraft server for Squirrel P, Wispy joining spontaneous started mining a chunk. I love it. It's like the woke mind virus, but for chunk mining. It's beautiful. Chunk mine virus, exactly. I mean, it seems to be a virus, because it's definitely one of those things where I've already been told multiple times now where people have done exactly this because they felt compelled to after watching these streams. To which all I can respond with is, it's working. It's working. Okay, final 2 layers. This one was a decently fast one. Start spewing chunks. So Willie, you were joining here right at the end, unfortunately. Okay. Very nice, very nice. Well, every new beginning comes from some other's beginnings, and yeah, that's true. Very nice, very nice. Another chunk complete. Closing time. Let me see how that compares to other chunks before I hit the hay, so to speak. This is now my second fastest chunk. Only by about a minute, but yeah. And then my fastest one is still like 8 minutes faster. 8.5 minutes. Scientists are saying this is the slimmest chunk of all time. Scientists don't want you to know this one quick trick. Alright. I'm gonna end stream now, though. I will probably be back tomorrow night for another chunk. I will catch you guys then. Good night. Goodbye.